Hello and welcome to another update video about render. On the render chart, we are still here watching for further upside continuation. However, it's not very evident if it has started yet, this smaller third wave that we discussed also in the previous video. So we will talk about the structure in this video of this move to the upside that started in August. Yeah, we count this as a so-called wave 5. And in this wave 5, we are looking for 3 waves because it's part of an overall diagonal structure. So the wave 5 has 3 waves. A wave already done most likely. B wave already done most likely. Finished, completed here around the 10th of November. And we're now looking for a C wave to the upside, which would be a 5-wave move. Wave 1 most likely already done. Wave 2 probably unfolding now, then a 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So there's still a little bit of room for further upside. Targets $5.36, $7.32, possibly higher. Condition that we go higher is that the price is holding the $2.23 support level. If that level breaks, we're likely going to see a reset of this wave 4. This wave 4 here, that likely finished in August, just has to be reset a little lower in this larger support area. But we don't need to talk about that until we break below $2.23, because only if we do that, then it's likely going to be invalidated, this more direct pathway to the upside. And we will have to assume that we only came down in an A wave. This here is a high B wave, and we're now coming down in wave C. Nothing I'm primarily watching for, but that would be my bearish alternative. Now, let's zoom in a little bit and take a look at this structure that has started to develop here in this area since the 19th of November roughly. So it's sideways consolidation. Basically, however, it makes a bit of an impression of a triangle pattern that's unfolding here. The idea is that we are expecting further upside, especially as long as the $2.23 support is holding. Yeah, because the idea is that if we really are in a C wave, that we are looking for a 5-wave move. And again, this here, as I showed you in the previous videos, is already a 5-wave move, wave 1. And the move down should be a wave 2, corrective pullback in an A, B, C structure. Very much possible that the C wave is unfolding right now. There are different variations of this wave count, how this could unfold. Bottom line is I don't predict that the price comes down to $2.23, but it's critical support. So as long as we are just reaching one of the fib levels above, okay, or hold above them even, then that's fine. Even though I have to say, if we don't even reach $2.91, it would be an extremely shallow wave 2 that I wouldn't really trust. So then I would have to rethink the wave count here, okay? Of course, a more direct breakout to the upside is possible, and I would have to assume that we are already, or that, let's say, something different is going on if we see a break above $3.73. Ideally, we see a little bit of a lower C wave before we continue the pathway higher. Ideal structure would be here, A wave down, yeah, seems to be a 3-wave move. So we have to be prepared for a high B wave. I can even not rule out an overshooting B wave. So B wave, okay, might be finished already. Has the C wave started? Possibly, but it's not very evident because, you know, it's making higher lows, lower highs. So maybe it's a triangle, right? So in this context, what would be possible is that the move down indeed was the A wave. The B wave is unfolding as a triangle. That's possible. If the B wave is unfolding as a triangle, it could still stretch out a little bit. A wave, B wave, C wave, D, E, so it needs another higher low and another lower high. However, I'm not going to label that because there are many other scenarios that could unfold here. It could also be that this here was another A, B, C. If we do something like that in a B wave, we even get an overshooting B wave. That's all possible. So again, until we have a first 5-wave move to the upside again, and at the moment the last rally was in 3 waves, I cannot confirm that we have formed a low in wave 2. Ideally, we go down a little lower before we continue higher. This is the support area starting at $2.91. Then we've got $2.69, $2.49, and $2.23 next. If we move higher from here, I would assume still it's a B wave, but if we see a first 5-wave move like a diagonal or an impulse, and at the same time we break above the wave 1 high at $3.75, I have to assume the low was already in. But then, was it really already a wave 2? That would be my next question then. I can only share with you at this stage the idea structure, but to keep it very simple, we can say that against the $2.23 level, we should be able to focus on higher. I really only have to change my opinion here about this chart if we break below $2.23. Until then, the trend is up, and yeah, we just need to see how much of a pullback we get. The deeper the pullback, the better from a reward and risk point of view. Yeah, that's an update about Render. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.